do you know it's real?
Peace. He came to give us peace.
Thank you guys for joining me. I really enjoyed this show. I think it's so fun, and it's on a great platform, you know. So what was it that like first got you about it?
I think for me, it was, I grew up going to this place called Alisal Ranch, and they had rodeo rides, and I thought that was really cool. I thought it was a tough guy sport, and you know, when I got the script and realized that it was a novel adaptation from Karen Kingsbury, I was super excited, and just looking forward to kind of getting to bring this tough, rough bull rider to life.
Yeah. How about for you?
I come from a very long line of barrel racers. My grandmother was a barrel racer. My mom was a barrel racer. I got into barrel racing very young. So when I got the opportunity to work on this, it felt so perfect because I've done pretty much nothing but ride and barrel race all of my life. So it was really exciting to be able to kind of put that to work and get to see what that looks like on the big screen.
That is really fun because you've blended like two passion of yours, like acting and barrel racing. Like,
Absolutely.
You would think that would even like come to be.
Absolutely. And I totally fell in love with the horse on this project. I tried to buy him. They did not sell him to me. Yeah.
And your character, like the things he has to do are pretty intense. Obviously, you had a stunt person doing this, right? Or like a professional.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you ever around the bulls in any capacity, or what was it?
No.
Oh gosh.
I got to sit on Floppy, the bull. Floppy was a very tame,
Okay, compared to
domesticated bull. And the other ones were not so tame. So our stunt team hopped on there, made me look as cool as possible, kept us safe in the process. So
yeah.
So I don't know if I would really want to get on the back of a bull, but I might be convinced.
The amount of courage that takes is just incredible. Like, I just can't even imagine. But I think it's fun for a series because it's like always going to have that excitement, right? If that character's always going to do that it'll always have that excitement. And I think you guys could have more seasons because it was like a really enjoyable, show. So can you talk about kind of her health that she goes through?
Yeah. So Allie has cystic fibrosis, and that is, it's a really big aspect of the show, and it's something that we deal with pretty much in every episode. And so when I took the role, it was really important to me to do a lot of research into the illness and, learn from the people who experience this in their daily lives. And I actually got to go on YouTube and found these wonderful sources of video blogs of these patients who are kind of documenting what they're going through. And so it was really valuable to learn. And I think Allie handles it so bravely. It is this really difficult disease, but she handles it with such grace and with such strength. And it really puts, a lot of us to shame because she's dealing with this, very big thorn in her side. And it's like, we go through our daily lives and a cold shuts us down, or, and she just has this tolerance above anyone else's. And I really admired her for that.
One of my best friends has cystic fibrosis, so I appreciate that this was kind of shown in this show.
Absolutely.
Because of the hardship, and it shows that dynamic of like the character going through all that. For your character, what do you feel like he learns from kind of her?
I think that Cody learns a lot about himself. I think that he learns that he has to undergo some internal changes in his thinking and in his response to what other people have done to him in his life. I think that his relationship with Allie allows him to open the door for forgiveness to his father, which is huge. I think that, Cody also realizes that despite how great he thinks riding angry might make him, there might be another way.
Yeah. I like that the show kind of dealt with these big themes, but, in a nice way, right?
Totally.
Well, as it like, but it was themes that like people have to deal with, like the father figure and the health issues. So kind of what do you guys hope for people to get out of it or to feel at the end of watching it?
I feel like through, patience and sacrifice and, constant with your faith that you can get through anything. I think that's kind of the message of the story.
Yeah, I agree. And I also think that another theme that we kind of show is that, Allie and Cody both pray for her healing, and she is healed, just maybe not in the way they were expecting. And I think that's so powerful. I think that's beautiful, and it's something I really hope audiences take to heart.
Were there elements of the faith that you guys liked personally when you took on the project and stuff?
I think I really enjoyed. Allie had a very, I think, realistic faith. She definitely wasn't perfect, and she didn't always, just trust God. She had her moments where she wanted to fight back against it, and I really liked that even though she did have those moments, she always ended up coming back, and she always ended up, realizing that at the end of the day, it might not be what she wanted, but it was what was best for her, and it was what was best, for everyone around her. And I liked how realistic it was.
For Cody, at least, I think we get to see his introduction to God, and I think that's so cool to see someone, go through those changes or that experience for the first time. So I think that's a great for the audience to get to see.
I like being caught by you.
Allie, you're my reason to breathe. Let me be yours.